Hi, my name is Sheridan Youngblood, and I'll be reading the book Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andre. The age range for this book, Giraffes Can't Dance, is ages 5 to 7. The theme of this book is accepting our differences and working hard to achieve a goal. This book could be used alongside an animal unit since the art featured in the book includes many animals that are from Africa. I think this book is great for helping advance the reading skills of kindergartners, and the book includes some vocabulary words that are more difficult. However, it's a great way to introduce only a few Tier 2 or Tier 3 vocabulary words to kindergartners. So, to summarize this book, it is about a giraffe named Gerald. Here's the cover of the book. And Gerald really likes dancing, but he's not very good at it. He wants to go to the yearly African jungle dance, but he does not want to be made fun of. He goes to the dance and the animals make fun of him, and so he practices dancing alone and becomes a wonderful dancer. After practicing his dancing skills, he dances in front of everyone at the African jungle dance. So I will now read my book and then present my activities. During the book reading, I will give an example of using gestures to facilitate language. After the reading, I'll give an example of a phonemic awareness activity, and finally, I will include a writing activity. So for my phonemic awareness activity, my objective is the child will move the bead while sounding out individual phonemes 6 out of 9 times with no support. And if they get it incorrect, I would provide support, just it wouldn't be counted as correct. So for my writing activity, my objective is with moderate support, the child will write at least 2 sentences that follow correct writing directionality, and the written letters will stay within the lines. Okay, I will now start reading. Okay. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Okay, so the animals all sneered at Gerald. Sneering is when we look or talk to someone in a way that is mean and shows that we are judging them. It is not something nice to do. It might look like this. Can you show me your best sneering face? Nice job sneering. You did a great job sneering. Okay, we're done with our reading. We're going to move on to our next activity. Okay, so we have been working on our awareness of sounds in words, right? Today, we are going to continue sounding out the different sounds that we hear in different words. We're going to focus on animal words because that's our theme, right? I'm going to give you this little animal slide. Looks like this. When I say a word, I want you to move the bead along the rope, okay? Just like that. And I want you to move the bead along the rope with each individual sound that you hear in the word. You'll see these little black dots, and I want you, those are the spots that as you move the bead, you can stop at each individual dot to represent each individual sound that we hear. Here's an example, okay? I'm going to move the bead as I say the sounds in frog. Ready? G. Okay, now you get to try. Can you move the beads as you say the sounds in the word for monkey? M, a, n, k, e. You were, oops, you were close, but you wanted to move the bead one more. Remember, E is just one sound, so you would stop at E. Okay, now can you move the words, or can you move the beads when you say the sounds in the word bug? B, a, g. Good job, you did great. Okay, now can you move the bead as you say the individual sounds in the word hippo? H, p, o. Nice job. You did great at moving the beads as you said each individual sound. And I liked how you showed and stopped at each black dot. Good job. So now we're going to go to our next activity. In this activity, we're going to practice our writing skills. Okay, now listen carefully for what we are going to write about. In our book, if you remember, Gerald was not the best dancer, was he? He had to practice dancing in order to improve his dancing skills. Then he became a wonderful, beautiful dancer. For the next activity, I want you to write about a skill or an activity that you would like to improve by practicing, just like Gerald did. Please write 2 to 3 sentences about the skill or activity that you want to practice. Remember to write within the lines, and you do not need to worry about spelling. And if you have any questions about spelling a word, I can help you out. So we're going to use this paper, and remember, here is your lines, okay? And here's a pen, and I want you to practice writing. There you go. Nice job writing your sentences, and I like how you use that capital letter and a period to indicate the end of your sentence. Okay, so we're all done with this activity, and I'll see you next week.